Hello everyone and welcome for this edition of CSAW'20 in Europe. We are very happy to welcome you for the 4th year in a row. So this year, Grenoble INP, Esisar and NYU are organizing the edition of CSAW Europe, and as you can see, this is a special edition. Students, staff and faculties from Grenoble INP, Esisar and the laboratory LCIS are working all together in order to organize this edition. Cybersecurity is a very hot topic here for both our research and teaching activities. If you want to learn more of what we are doing at Grenoble INP, Esisar and University of Grenoble, you can visit our booth during the virtual industry fair during the conference. Grenoble INP, Esisar and the laboratory LCIS are members of the Cybersecurity Institute of Grenoble University. These institutes gather all the actors of cybersecurity within the University of Grenoble University. This institute is a major partner for our event. If you want to learn more about the Cybersecurity Institute, please do not hesitate to visit their website. We are also a member of the ERTEN NanoElec, which is a major program of research with academic and industry partners. This program is helping us a lot for the organization of this event. Do not hesitate to learn about the research activities which are done within this program by visiting their website. This organization is only possible thanks to the help of our institutional and academic partners, which have been here since the very beginning of CSAW Europe. So just before to be joined by Amir in order to detail the 3 competitions that we are organizing this year, I will give you some facts about this special edition of the CSAW Europe 20. We are organizing 3 finals: the Capture the Flag, the Applied Research and the Embedded Security Challenge. Several thousands of students took part to the qualification, representing more than 70 countries within the world. For this final, we will host students coming from 15 different countries in Europe and representing more than 30 universities. Altogether, we will host 104 students who will compete during these 3 days of the event. We would like to thank the security experts who are members of the juries who will judge the competitors in order to set up the 3 best participants for each competition. The 3 top teams of each competition will get cash prizes. I'm gonna now interview one of the judges who is part of the Applied Research jury.
Hello, Jeremy. Thank you to be here. Can you say us what is the interest for you to participate as a jury member at CSAW'20?
Hi, David. Thank you for welcoming me here as part of the jury member. So, what interests me is to see what is currently happening in the security escape, to see some novelty.
So, Jeremy, what is your advice for the competitors this year?
I will advise, especially the advanced research contest participant, to pinpoint and to show what the real-world impact of the security concern that they will address. Because I think it's one of the most interesting points regarding security, because we may have security problem everywhere, but showing a real use case shows the real impact on the importance of security on our world.
Thank you very much, Jeremy, and see you on Friday. Vincent Cachard from ERTEN NanoElec is going to explain us why the ERT is supporting CSAW Europe.
Hello, Vincent. Thank you to be here for CSAW this year and to introduce the ERTEN NanoElec. So can you explain us what you are expecting from CSAW this year and why you are partnering with us?
ERTEN NanoElec is very proud to being associated with CSAW because it's world-renowned event that is perfectly managed by our partner in the ERTEN NanoElec, Grenoble INP Esisar. As you may know, ERTEN NanoElec is gathering partners from different fields, from the academic side, from the industrial side, and for the technological research side. One of the main topics that it is addressing is digital trust and cybersecurity. That is one of the main challenges of our today digital society. As one may know, new forms of cyber threats are coming up, and we will need always new tools to deal with them, new talents also, new competencies, and new people with highly evident skills and also motivation. The event of CSAW is perfect for that because it can allow one another to get in touch with everyday cybersecurity challenges and also be the occasion to generate passion around this topic that will become more and more challenging, but also more and more important for everyday life. As for us at ERTEN Nanoelec, it is the occasion for us and our partners to come and see young researchers that are dealing with problems that we may face also, but that will address them in a different way. And it's the occasion for us to also understand the way they work in order for us to build new tools and maybe work with these people and also incubate their work to accelerate them, to transfer them from the research field to the industry. That is the aim of Nanoelec. We are very excited by this week, and we would like to wish to all the partners of this Cyber Security Awareness Week a very good, very challenging, profitable, and enthusiastic week. Thank you.
Thank you, Vincent, and thank you again for your support. I would like now to introduce Amir. Amir, who is student lead for CSAW Europe'20. Amir is also a PhD student at Grenoble INP. So that's enough with my French accent. I let you now with Amir, who is going to describe you the 3 finals that are organized during the CSAW Europe'20. Amir, that's your turn.
Hello, David. Thank you so much for having me here. Hello, everyone. This year, we also have the Applied Research Competition. As usual, we have students who have submitted their research work, which has been published last year, to present it in front of the industrial judges. This year also, we will have 10 finalists who are going to present their work. Their presentation will be online on Friday, and the same day, we'll have live sessions with the industrial judges and the students to represent their work towards the judges. The presented research topics in this competition span the fields of hardware security, microarchitecture security, cryptography, software security, and network security. I also have an interview with Dr. Shahin Tajik, who has been formerly an attendee to Applied Research Competition in CSAW 2017. Hello, Dr. Tajik.
Hi, thank you for having me for this interview. Yeah, my name is Shahin Tajik. I'm currently an assistant research professor at Worcester Polytechnic Institute in the United States. I have been postdoc in the field of hardware security at University of Florida, and before that I was a graduate student at Technical University of Berlin in Germany. And my research interest is hardware security in general, but most specifically side channel analysis, physical attacks, both on the constructive side and destructive side. And yeah, so I'm really happy that I can talk to finalists of the CSAW 2020 this year.
Absolutely, thank you so much. So you were you attended CSAW 2017's Applied Research Competition, and you won the first place. Let me ask you this: what was your motivation in the first place to attend to the competition, and what did you appreciate the most from the convention in general?
I was following the CSAW competition in the United States, because before it was happening in Europe, it was already happening for a few years in the US. And for me, it was very exciting because, a lot of people or researchers are, coming together, they were presenting their research, and more importantly, they got information and feedback from experts in industry, which was very valuable, because in an academic environment, most of the time we are doing something, but we don't know really how it might be applied to a real problem. And that was, to me, probably one of the most interesting part of the competition, that I could, interact with experts who are working on real problems, and dealing with real security issues. And also, I found a lot of good friends, which still we are in, we are tweeting, we are responding to our tweets and so on. So we are in contact, and hopefully one day we can also collaborate on mutual projects.
Exactly. I think it's one of the most important. So, Doctor, what was the impact of winning the first place in the applied research competition in 2017?
So honestly, I didn't, because there were, at that time, there were 10 finalists in the competition, and all of them were brilliant. And I didn't really expect to win the first place, to be honest. However, I really appreciate the prize because it helped me, to also, it helps the visibility of my research. And that had, of course, an impact. After mentioning that I could win this prize, of course, a lot of people got interested. The paper that was part of the competition got more visibility. People were reading the paper, and I got also a lot of other feedbacks after the competition per email, and that was really amazing how this competition could help to that the researchers grow and show the world how the research look like.
That is great. And for the final question, do you have any advice for this year's finalists?
Yeah, so I mean, first of all, I would like also, again, maybe I didn't congratulate, but congratulations to all participants in the final of CSAW 2020. I believe you have done a great job to get here. My advice is actually that you know better than me probably, but you should keep your presentation probably simple for the judges, and also think about if your work is like, for example, destructive work is often security research. You should also think about the defense part of it as well, or vice versa. And yeah, so try to be transparent with you about your research and I don't know the format of this year, but try to be interactive with the judges and referees. That is my advice. And enjoy the competition, of course, the virtual competition, unfortunately, this year.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for giving us your time. Wish you a good day. The third competition that we have this year is going to be Capture the Flag. During this competition, we have 15 teams, each with 4 students that are going to compete during 36 hours to resolve multiple cybersecurity challenges. The Embedded Security Challenge competition this year will be about hacking the Wi-Fi access point which runs on RISC-V. For this year, the competitors will be using an open source reverse engineering tools to perform the task. For this year, we'll have 10 teams qualified to perform the competition. Their work will be presented on Friday in front of the industrial judges, and they will also need to perform a live challenge, noting that their presentation will also be available online. I'm also going to have an interview with one of the former competitors in the Embedded Security Challenge competition in 2018. Paul Kelley, we have him here. Hello, Paul. Would you please introduce yourself, a little bit about your professional academic background?
And I've been working for a year now at Red Balloon Security. It's a New York company that focuses only on embedded security.
Great, great. Now, a little bit about CSAW. You participated in CSAW 2018 in a competition, embedded security competition, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Tell us about that. What motivated you to participate in, and what did you appreciate the most?
So it was one of our courses, one of our projects at Esisar, and we could choose between many different projects. But this project got my attention because it was focusing only on cybersecurity and for embedded systems. So that's what got me into it, because you can do more in-depth research.
And it's an open field, right? You could just take a lot of parameters in, switch them. So lots of things.
Explore different approaches. So that's what got me into it.
Like, what was the impact or impacts that participating in this competition had for you, for your future career?
I wouldn't say it had like a direct impact for me to find a job or anything like this. But it was definitely a great experience. It definitely relates to my current job, which is looking at an embedded device and find vulnerabilities, find the weak points, find how to exploit it, binary analysis. So even if it didn't get me a job or anything, it's definitely a good experience and a good, good experience to have, and a good intro to what I was going to do after that.
Okay, so you had like a good content for the resume, you could say that.
Right, exactly.
Great, that's great to hear. And Paul, what's your advice for this year's finalists for the competition?
I mean, all the teams, I guess, for the ESC must be already working hard. But if I had, it might be late for this, but of course, project management is huge. Have a schedule of all the steps you want to have. Conduct all the experiments you can, get the most results you can. I took a look at the project this year, and actually I did the qualification analysis. It was really fun, and working on RISC-V seemed really cool.
You're progressing, right?
Yeah,
that's a good news. Yes.
But yeah, no, and have fun. Have fun. This is a really cool competition.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Paul, for your time.
All right.
Have a good day. And again, thank you so much for having me here, and good luck with the competition.
On behalf of Grenoble INP Esisar, I would like to thank you everyone for all the work which has been done in order to make this possible. It has been a huge work from NYU, from Grenoble INP Esisar, from all the students, the staff, the faculty, in order to organize this event with the special conditions. So, we wish you the best luck for these competitions, and we see you next for the results.